What's the most rewarding part of doing what you do?
Man, the most rewarding part now is when I see an uptick in chiro utilization, and
Mm,
when I see the realization of the value add under value-based healthcare. Um, I always look at the system. Our national healthcare system is dead on the vine. It's just hanging on. It's untenable. It's unsustainable. And in the MSK realm, there's we're the phoenix that's rising from the ashes, slowly but surely, because
wow.
people realize. Look at the outcome data. When you see Cairo as first touch, and you get them better for $600 for crying out, there's nobody that can touch that with a
Nope.
97% patient satisfaction rating. To me, that's hugely satisfying when we walk away, from a group and you see the Cairo utilization go up 8%. Doesn't sound like a lot, but that translates into millions and millions and millions um, free dollars in our healthcare system, which sooner or later is going to translate to increase. When somebody knows your value add increases, it translates into more dollars you're getting paid for. So that's very, very, very satisfying to me.
That is a wonderful thing because that is all of our goal to utilize chiropractic more. But at the end of the day, it goes back to what you said in the beginning, which was we all want to walk out of school being that miracle to our patient,
Right.
that one who changed their life. And that does happen, but we can't do that for people if we can't get them into our doors. And we need all these other things to make that happen. And that's so rewarding when you see more people getting the help that we know we can give. Wonderful, wonderful thing. And it makes me very proud as a member of the profession seeing that happen too on a grand scale. That's great. Really good. Okay. So that leads to this question. It's always interesting. If you had advice to give your younger self or even to the newest chiropractors getting out of school, what would that best piece of advice be?
Try to understand that you don't know what you don't know, and what that means is, I mean, we all know what that means, right? But how do you find what you don't know? You don't know. You need to gush yourself, with a funnel of information coming in and find out the hurdles and the opportunities um, of where your head is at, what your trajectory is. And there's no real simple way I can articulate this because I think the problem is like a kaleidoscope, when we come out. I mean, it's a big universe out there.
Yeah.
So if you can narrow it down, find out your ideal, practice scenario, and then look behind the scenes on how to get there. Identify the hurdles, identify what works and what doesn't work, and educate yourself on that, on what you don't know. You don't know. And the second thing I would say is um, learn the power of groups. You said it earlier, Vinny. I mean, there's no profession that makes sense. It's living on the backs of other people more than Cairo, literally.
Literally.
But I'm also telling you, literally, the entire, human race is dependent on the backs of everybody else. None of us are an island. None of us can survive without each other. So we're going all the way back to that relational coordination that you brought up, which is so important. And I would tell clinicians out of the gate, involve yourself with people that you want to be involved with. Like my dad said, birds of a feather flock together.
Mm-hmm.
Find your flock, join it, and start massaging those relationships. And you're going to get where you want to be in a short amount of time. And that's so much more important than taking a loan or getting this marketer or, the direction, even the direction you're headed. Find your flock and make it happen.